Thanks for checking out this video. So this is kind of just one of my random Wednesday videos where I'm just kind of like, what do I want to talk about? Just kind of nothing super planned, but this one I actually did have to do a little bit of planning on. So this one is my ultimate October watch list. And this isn't, just so you know, it's not a ultimate October watch list in the sense that I thought through every single movie that exists and have been like, this would be the best for October. I considered out of the pool of all the horror movies I've watched for the past 9 years within October, because this came up because I put out a video where I was talking about how I celebrate October. And I was saying how for the past 9 years, this is my 10th year doing it, I track all the horror movies I watch in October, and I keep them in a spreadsheet. So someone had commented, Max McKinley, and he said, I think it would be interesting if you gave kind of a list of what the best films were from all of your, last 9 lists for all your Octobers. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a great idea. So thank you. Shout out to Max McKinley. That's why I decided to do this video. I was like, sweet. So I'm throwing this out there. I know it would have been better to do it at the very end of September. So if people wanted to follow this watch list from the beginning of October, you could. But there's still time. You can easily get caught up on it if you want to follow this exact watch list for the month. Do it however you want. So this is just a reminder. This is just films I've already watched for the past 9 years within October. So I made a list of the 31 films that make up my ultimate October watch list. In no particular order, here they are. The Cabin in the Woods, big fan. Fright Night, the original, not the remake. Assassination Nation, very underrated film. The Fog, yes, John Carpenter's The Fog, the original. The Hitcher, a very underrated, wonderful Rutger Hauer, C. Thomas Howell film. Attack the Block, another super underrated film that I don't hear people talk about nearly enough. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, awesome mockumentary style film. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, for that great horror comedy combination. The original Phantasm, which I'm a huge fan of the Phantasm series in general. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, for another one of those kind of comedic, ridiculous horror films, very light and easy. Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, which is another very well done horror comedy. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. And not a spoiler, but there's no Dude Bro Party Massacre 1 or 2. They just went directly for 3. Very good. Dario Argento's masterpiece, Suspiria. I'm sure a lot of people will be feeling that one. The Stuff by Larry Cohen. That film is amazingly awesome. So much fun. Are you eating it, or is it eating you? If you know, you know. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. One of the best, if not the best, Lovecraftian horror films, Reanimator by Stuart Gordon. Wonderful, wonderful film. Definitely required viewing. A film that has gotten me emotional at times because of the way it executes stuff. I love this. Another great Bruce Campbell film that I do think is underrated, Bubba Hotep. Love, love, love Bubba Hotep. Evil Dead. We all know about Evil Dead. Some more Bruce Campbell there. Trick or Treat, which is a film by Michael Dougherty that I make sure I watch every single Halloween after I'm done giving out candy, sipping on a beer. That is the way I cap off my October. The Blob, the remake from 1988 with Kevin Dillon in it. And Shawnee Smith. I actually have a signature, her autograph over here with a picture of her in it. So great. George A. Romero's Day of the Dead, another wonderful zombie film. A24's film by Oz Perkins, The Black Coat's Daughter. If you have not seen The Black Coat's Daughter, oh my goodness. It seems like it's a certain type of film, but it's totally different. Just check it out. It's pretty mind-blowingly good. Another horror comedy that has a special place in my heart by Joe Dante, The Burbs. Love The Burbs. Finally got it on Blu-ray last year, so I'm going to be busting that out again. Hellraiser 2. Love, love, love Hellraiser 2. I think I actually might like it more than the first Hellraiser, actually. So that is required. If you know me, if you've been watching my channel long enough, then you know that The Shining is potentially my favorite movie of all time. So obviously, I have The Shining on this list. along with another one of my favorites, John Carpenter's The Thing, which is phenomenal as well, and I'm sure most people would be feeling that. The original Tremors. Love the whole Tremors well, not the whole Tremors series. I love, for the most part, the whole Tremors series. So the original Tremors is one to have on the list for sure. One of the best slashers, if not, it's potentially my favorite. Black Christmas. I know that a lot of people will be like, let's save that for Christmas time. That's the time to do it. And I did that last year, but I've also watched it during October, and you could do both. You know, watch it in October and then watch it again in December. It is that good. It's a wonderful film. And if you haven't seen Black Christmas and you're into slashers, rectify that now. You got to have some Frank Henenlotter in here. I love Frank Henenlotter films, so I'm going with Basket Case. It was between Basket Case and Frankenhooker. I had a hard time making the final decision on that, but I'm going Basket Case because Belial, man. Come on, Belial. Another really underrated A24 film, Green Room. If you have not seen Green Room, definitely see it. It is phenomenal. It's got Patrick Stewart in it in a very different role for him, and Anton Yelchin in one of his last few roles. Very sad what happened to him, but wonderful film, Green Room. One that, and the next one is one that's actually going to be on Shudder. I think maybe by the time this video goes up. No, I think it's maybe like the week after or something. But at any rate, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I think Andre Overdahl did it. Phenomenal film. If you don't know the ending of it, if you don't know what's really going on in it because you've never seen it before, you will love watching it for the first time. But it also has a lot of rewatch value. Emile Hirsch and Brian Cox are phenomenal in it. Great story, very well executed. Second to last one is Alien. Yes, the original Alien with Sigourney Weaver. Love that film, especially when it's in Blu-ray version. HD quality is just phenomenal with that. There's so much to look at with the set pieces and everything. Oh, just amazing. And of course, you know, the H.R. Giger design of the xenomorphs. Oh, so good. And the last one, which has actually been the film that kind of flip-flops for me between being my favorite slasher with Black Christmas, and that is the original My Bloody Valentine. There was a remake out there, unfortunately. Don't watch that. I had actually, a long time ago, seen the remake in the theater, not knowing that the original existed, and then many years later heard, oh, there's an original My Bloody Valentine. Saw it and was like, this is way better. Way better. So yeah. And that's my 31. So that's my ultimate October watch list. Hopefully you found this entertaining enough and interesting, and maybe some films that kind of popped into your head and been like, ooh, I would definitely love to watch that this October. So let me know in the comments if there are any that you want to grab from my list and use, or if you were already planning on it. Also, would love to get from you, if you want to do a full, your ultimate 31 with whatever rules you want, go ahead and put it down there. I would definitely love to read that. Always like to see lists from other people with that stuff. Or if you just want to do like a top 3, top 5, top 10, whatever works for you. Also, I know some people are going to be wondering about this. I did consider putting Halloween 3 Season of the Witch on there. I did consider it, but with all the other films on there, I just didn't think I could take any of them off. So it was a close runner-up. Let's just put it like that. But anyway, thank you very much for checking this out. Go ahead and put some comments down there. Do me a favor, if you have not subscribed already, well, first of all, if you have, thank you very much. That is amazing, and I really do thank you for that. If you haven't, please hit subscribe for me. That is your way to repay me. I'm not doing this for money or anything. I'm just trying to build a nerdy horror community here, and it is quick, it is painless, it costs you $0, and it's literally your way to say thank you to me if you have liked any video I have ever done. So please consider subscribing. Also, you can hit the notification bell button as well, because that way you'll know whenever I'm putting up a new video, and it really does help me when you see that I have a new video go up, if you watch it kind of soon after it goes up, because that can help, you know, gain a little momentum for it and get more views and stuff like that. But, you know, it's not a must, but please consider subscribing at the least. But regardless, I really do thank you for taking your time to check this video out. And until next time, keep it brutal.